I did have them, I'd make them in like a smoothie. Make a breakfast smoothie.
Nothing wrong with that. You can do that as well once you can stomach them. Yep. I'll write that down too. I used to make a breakfast smoothie with oats, banana and berries in it.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
Yeah, okay, cool. So when you can start to stomach things a bit better, that's pretty much your 2 serves of fruit in one hit there too. So just keep that in mind as well, that if you are having that for breakfast, you don't want to overdo it because fruit is very high in fibre and you will end up with the runs.
Yep.
And you don't want to be running back and forth to the bathroom any more than what you probably already are.
No.
No. Whole grains, obviously really good for you. Just with your bread or a wrap or something like that would be fine. Barley, wheat, like cracked wheat, all that kind of stuff. If you were to make like a lamb broth or anything like that, put a bit of barley into it as well. That just helps. Like that will, as it is a whole grain, it's going to help you feel fuller for longer as well.
Yep.
And just your fluids. So it's a bit of information to take in, but I will go into more detail with it with the email. So I wanted to ask you how your last pregnancy went.
Yes, fine.
Everything was fine?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So did you end up with any cravings?
Mainly strawberry milk.
Really? Okay. Well, that's not that bad.
Mm.
What, like a big M or something like that?
Yeah,
Farmers
just-
Union.
I just used to buy strawberry Nesquik and just make up strawberry
Really?
milk whenever I wanted to.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Have you had any cravings so far?
Just salty foods.
Yeah, still got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't been overindulging in hot chips or anything.
No, just sticking with saladas at the moment.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's probably not too bad then. Let me guess, you're just getting one and licking all the salt off and then eating it?
I don't lick the salt off it. Not that crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised, like everyone does weird things, especially when it comes to saladas. Okay, so I want you to try and think about today snack ideas for you to consume while you are pregnant.
Yep.
What's going to be easiest for you, keeping in mind that you do still need to eat quite a few vegetables and meat and whatnot through the day. So we'll start off with what would you normally have for breakfast? Toast, cool. A couple of bits of toast.
Yeah, bits of toast, either honey or Vegemite on it.
Yep, that's fine.
Or just dry.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
There's nothing on it. It's
Ugh.
just toast.
Yuck. You can have that one. I don't know how you do that, that's fine. Okay, so toast, brekkie, that's fine. Alright, would you normally have a mid-morning snack?
Usually have a snack about 9, 10 o'clock.
Cool. What would it normally be?
At the moment it's saladas.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I'd have a piece of fruit or a yogurt.
Okay, so that's a normal thing. Cool. So we don't need to adjust that. That's fine. What would you usually have for lunch if you weren't trying to be healthy? What would you normally have for lunch?
Probably toasted sandwich.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Or a burger from the shop.
Hey,
Or a burger.
that's what I was waiting
You
to
like
hear.
that one?
I was waiting to hear that. I knew that'd be coming in somewhere. Okay, so we'll start off with lunches, if that's the case. So we've got mid-morning snack, that's fine. So lunches, what do you think you would be quick and easy for you to make?
See, at the
For
moment I've
lunch.
been taking leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what it is, whether I can stomach it, is whether I eat it or not.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't eat it, then I have saladas.
Yeah. How many boxes of saladas are you going through?
Went through probably a box in 2 days.
Holy moly. Okay. A lot of saladas. Are you having anything on them?
No,
Just saladas?
just saladas by
Oh,
myself.
God. Okay. Well, whatever you need to do, that's fine. Okay, so at the moment taking leftovers, that's fine. You're not really stomaching anything anyway. So what would you think is a healthy alternative to salatas for lunch?
Well, last week I had I pulled the chicken apart and took it with some salad
Nice.
and a wrap.
Nice. Yep, that's good. That kind of stuff is really good. So what kind of wraps are you getting?
Just the rye mountain bread ones.
Oh yeah, yep. I don't mind them. Do you find them to be quite dry
They're
though?
really thin and dry.
Mm.
Yeah, we got mission wraps last week
Mhm.
as well, but multigrain mission wraps to try.
Mhm.
So I've got them stashed at work, so when I take my lunch this week, if it's something quick and easy I can make into a wrap, it'll just go with one of them.
Nice. Okay, so do you eat tins of tuna or anything like that?
No.
No, cat food.
Cat food,
Right.
gross.
Very good. That's fine. I'm the same. I don't like tuna. Not out of a can. I don't think my cat would even eat that. Okay, so other alternatives for lunches are salads that can be put into a wrap.
Yeah.
Even if you are having a grain-based salad, like the beetroot and walnut
Yep.
one, you know, you can put anything into a wrap really, but I think for you trying to have some grains around lunch would be beneficial to get you through the afternoon. So, and this is where your grains, this one says 8 serves of grains.
It's a lot.
It's a hell of a lot. I probably wouldn't push it that far.
Yeah.
And this is purely once you can start to stomach things. So this is like preparation for when you can stomach things. So I just hope that everything slows down soon so you can start getting on track. But I will still be around on a semi-regular basis now.
Yep.
So you'll be able to hit me up anytime. Yeah, you'll be able to check with the guys and see when I'm here, and
Yep.
yeah, I'll be able to help you out. So salads, anything with couscous or quinoa?
Haven't really tried them, but we can give it a go.
Okay. I do find them, because I cook with them quite a lot, I do find them to be really bland if you just cook it with water.
Okay.
If you cook it with stock, whatever stock you like, get a low salt stock,
Yep.
because most stocks, like the pre-made ones, are really high in salt. So get a low salt one and add dry herbs or any other kinds of spices into it. You can get like a peri-peri seasoning,
Okay.
put that into it, because when the grain is cooking, it's absorbing the water, and that's when it's going to expand. So those flavours are going to travel through into the grain themselves.
Yep.
And it's just going to make them so much more enjoyable. So when you can eat things properly again, these salads too, you can have them kind of either hot or cold.
Okay.
They're pretty versatile. It depends on what you're putting into it. The recipe that I sent you for the beetroot and walnut one, that you could have hot,
Yep.
I guess, depending on if you like hot beetroot. I don't. But what you can do is substitute the beetroot for pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah, works quite well. You could even substitute it for sweet potato.
Okay.
Yeah, and would still work the same. So your email will probably be quite long too,
That's
just a
okay.
heads up.
That's okay.
Any information that I can give you to help will be beneficial at the moment.
Yep.
Lunches, try to incorporate some grains.
Was that brown rice?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yep, do you like brown rice?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm having jasmine rice at the moment, but
White rice is fine. It doesn't have to be brown. Just because it's brown doesn't necessarily mean it's much healthier. It is to a degree. At the same time, it's still rice.
still rice.
It's still rice. So just you've still got this pocket
Yeah.
of information. So just go back and cooked rice, half a cup.
Okay.
So when you are going through and like try and do a little bit of meal prep either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, wherever you can, because it's only going to help you out pre-planning, and when you're planning out your meals you tend to eat better. I find that if you're prepping all your meals as much as possible, you're less likely to snack on chocolate or something you shouldn't be eating, like lollies. Yeah. Like, even if you had an apple cut up, you are more likely to go and eat that apple than what you are to go and eat a bag of salty chips.
Yep.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Or saladas. Saladas are fine, small doses where possible. So yeah, all your polenta, quinoa, all your wheat, barley, noodles, all of it, half a cup.
Okay.
Yep. So if you wanted to, what I've been talking to a few people about is they're like, oh, well, I don't really just want to have rice on its own. I'm like, not saying have rice on its own, maybe make up fried rice.
Yeah, been talking to the other half because he got it for his diabetic review the other day.
Oh yeah?
And she's sitting home a plate, so he tries to set our plate up as like the plate that she's given him a picture of. So you have so much lean, so much green, and then your grains and something else, I don't know. So we kind of get an array of colours on our plate now.
Nice. That's really cool. Should have brought that with you. I would have liked to have a look at that. Yeah, that's great. Try and get the variety happening, because the more variety you get, you're getting different vitamins and minerals from the food.
Yep.
So it's a lot better than just